Perfect. Right, so perfect. So we're sorted. I think. I'm already tired as shit right now. Into the gym. But gotta stay in routine. The MK1. Love it. That's the point. Let's have a look at. Yo.
Hello. Hello. Oh, hello. My headset seems to be working a bit better today.
Yeah, you're very crystal clear, mate.
I think I know where the issue is.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I put in a PCIX USB 3 card, but it was only a dirt cheap one. That card has stopped working, and the moment it stopped working, my headset's cleared up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I think it's that. You streaming?
Yeah, mate. You chose best time. I've literally just went live, 25 seconds ago, and then you called me. I was like, best timing ever. Just went live.
Well, the other half has gone back to work, just for a meeting. The joys of working for a multinational. And I've finished tidying up the house, so...
Good to go.
Oh shit, that's not got much length on it. Why is that so short? Okay. So I'm just trying to move hardware closer to where I'm sat, so... Oh, there we go, I can actually sit down properly.
Oh wow. Okay, that's fucking awesome.
I got a 4-hour affinity booster for my login.
Hey! I've got this spreadsheet that I've been using to keep track of some of the stuff I'm doing in WarFrame, like kills, formers and that, so I know what I need to look at, because doing the stats in the game is pretty fucking terrible sometimes. So I've had this spreadsheet I've been using for the last year or so, something like that, and I just gave it to somebody on Fiverr. I said, could you just tidy this up for me, add a couple of formulas in, just make things look a bit easier to manage? And she's like, yeah, sure, absolutely. Charge me £5 for it. Okay. I've just got it from her now, and it's so fucking better, so much better. It documents all the milestones, it changes the colour of them, all that kind of stuff. It's really nice. That is what I call an awesome fucking piece of work.
You could have asked me to do that as well.
Oh, she put loads of macros in it.
Yeah, that's what I do at work.
Did you do Excel shit at work?
Yes.
Oh, lovely. But for £5 I could hardly say no.
Yeah, no.
Whoa, she's even put a fucking dashboard on it for me.
I will be honest, she's probably put more effort into it than I would have done from the sound of things.
She has. That's one hell of a fucking spreadsheet. Damn. Well, I wasn't quite expecting something that high quality. I was like, for £5, I'm just expecting just a hastily thrown together bit of shit with a few formulas on it. But that's what I needed.
Right. So that's really max rank.
What's that, mate?
My com, it needs so many formers that I just cannot be bothered to do it. Plus, having a lack of them doesn't help.
Yeah, forget you're not like me. You don't buy them with platinum. You craft them.
What to play? What do you want to do while I'm still on unavailables?
Honestly, I hadn't even had a plan today. Apart from kill farming.
Okay.
I was thinking of doing a few Kuva runs.
I can't even remember what you use that for now.
Riven mods. Re-rolling Riven mods.
Ah, yes.
And for select few weapons that you build as well.
Alright. Companion. Let's equip.
Or we could do another one of those runs we did yesterday on Apollodorus. That was fucking mental.
Yeah, we can do that.
Your Octavia frame was just massively ramping up what my MK could do as well.
Oh, not bad for an unranked frame.
Exactly.
Oh.
You former in that bitch?
No, because it's not yet max. So that's only at 23.
You're joking.
All I've done is stick some extra shield on myself. So.
Fair enough.
I am not bringing the haiku this time.
No, that was a bad choice. A very
they
bad
were
choice.
Fun. It's just they're really inefficient.
Yeah, that's the thing with the throwing weapons. I remember when damage 1.0 was a thing, and they used to be the weapon of choice. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do. I just remember running around with them and just people going, "Oh, they're shit," and then murdering everything.
Yeah, like level 70 turns up, which was really difficult to kill back in the day, and you just go, so you're like, he just dies.
I have unranked Bronco Prime. That's being equipped. That needs a lot.
Bronco Prime is probably one of the very few weapons I've never got a kill with. That was just mastery fodder.
It's just the fact that it's sat there with completely unranked. Oh, my other half is back already.
Oh, blimey.
Hello. I have just sat down. Go look upstairs, go look in the kitchen. Uh-oh. Really quick meeting then. Well done. Gas, corrosive, 5, gas, 807.
By the way, if I'm like streaming live and you like having a conversation with the other half, I don't mind just like muting my sound for like a couple of minutes if you need to.
To be fair, I've got a mute button on this if I ever remember to press it, so...
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry.
Just thinking if your other half like, isn't keen on, voice being on sound or something.
There are only certain times that she would make me want to mute it.
Keeping it family friendly, I'm sure there are.
Yeah. I think that's why we'd mute it. Right, hang on. Test your skill. Oh. Where's my phone? I'm going to quickly look at what rank 7... is it rank 16 or rank 17 mastery takes?
It's the level you're progressing up to, so if you're going up
17.
to 17, then yeah, it'll be that one.
You're like the perfect house husband.
Yep.
Oh, bless.
The life is to me going to work.
So, let's have a quick glance at what this is. Oh, game.
Pathogen rounds, primed heated charge.
On stream as well, so other people watching. No, there's no camera, don't worry.
No, only on me.
That is vodka. What's this? Vodka stolen. Yeah, no, I think you'd be put to a disciplinary though.
Pistol gambit. That'd be a pretty good choice for this thing.
No, there's enough like one more vodka and there's enough for one more gin. So we probably have a look. There's enough for like one strong drink or like 2 nights. No, it's not. We killed it in like 2 nights. 3 nights.
I'm just going to decorate this with a typical Stakhanov colour scheme. Black, white and rose gold. There we go. Piranha Prime.
Melee weapon orbs for time. Oh, okay. You're not going to get me another drink since I'm drinking half mine. Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. Right, so...
Oh, there we go.
I'll be okay, babe. No.
How rude.
what other efficiency mods there are, because I can't fit. So, 144%, 230% strength.
I need to invest in a power donation.
What?
It's a new aura, apparently, in that you put it on and it will give 30% additional power to your teammates.
Nice.
So if all three of you run it, then the fourth person will get 90% extra, I think.
Okay.
Obviously that works better as a team and it benefits your teammates, so...
Okay.
You good to go?
I'm about to do my mastery ring.
Oh right, okay.
How's you equipping melee weapon?
Press E.
Thank you. Been a long time since I've bothered with melee.
Mate, I hate melee. I really do.
Yeah, it's the melee test.
That's the reason why I don't even track melee kills or melee stats on my spreadsheet. Because I fucking hate melee. I use it for mastery fodder and then consign it to the bin.
How the hell? I failed. Badly. The person that I watched doing it did it like... They just jumped from level to level and I did not. Oh well. I am very, very out of practice doing that. Wow.
I get that feeling.
That one's going to be a bit of a mare for me, I think. Oh well.
Oh well, it was worth a try.
Nah, it wasn't worth a try, it was just... I was hoping to get an extra point on my unranked Bronco.
Oh right, yeah.
Anyway, I have joined.
Lovely. It is time to go and do what I would refer to as kill some bitches.
My other half made that, there's more vodka in it this time.
Oh.
I made it strong. I think she finished the bottle.
Just polish off the rest of it.
Well, given that that what was in there was enough to make like 2 very strong drinks.
Sounds like it's enough to strip paint and your insight.
No, it's good vodka, so it won't do that.
Okay, cool.
In fact, it's Russian vodka.
Yeah, it's a diamond standard.
Or at least I think it's Russian. Stolchinaya. It sounds Russian.
That's definitely Russian.
Or Finnish. No, not Finnish. I think something like that. I don't know. One of the...
Scandinavian countries.
Yeah.
Mind you,
we have a... Oh, no. This... Oh, what the hell? This... I have just...
Oh, that's one of these stupid rooms.
Yeah, I was expecting that one to be a dead end before.
Unfortunately, it wasn't.
Oh my god, it's still going. What?
The other way is just a big room, which is terrible. Anything over there?
Okay. We have potential here. Very much potential. Look at how narrow that is.
This is true. We are open for business, and it's close enough that your laser can kill them.
Yep.
see the bullet holes hitting the wall, and I think that's my heavy caliber at work thinking, what the fuck? Since when was my gun this inaccurate? No, it's your sweeper thing.
Ah, yeah.
Shooting the wall as I'm opening fire.
It's because of where I'm stood.
Yeah. And I thought it was my gun being inaccurate.
Really do with someone playing Negros right now. So
So-
is anybody in the stream?
We have one extra viewer yet. They haven't announced themselves yet.
Extra viewer. I'm not watching the stream, so
That's what I mean. There's two. One is obviously myself because I've got the dashboard open, and one other person who hasn't made their presence known yet. Say something or I'll ban you.
something.
The old ones were the best.
Oi, no calling me old.
I
I agree with the sentiment though.
I was waiting for you to clock on to that.
There was no waiting for it. I clocked on to that straight away, you bastard.
No, you didn't clock on to that. Must be the age.
Fuck your kills.
If I kill them before they reach it, though,
Yeah,
joke's
you are.
on you. Mine. Or if I just stand here, I can just pull like a middle finger back at you.
One second. It's done. This is actually not a bad little story.
Oh wow, that was quite a long sight line I just got there. And lots of things to murder.
It must be because there's nothing here now.
Yeah, so
Well, there was, but my sweeper killed it.
as always. I got on the stream yesterday like, oh, 1 million kills. Oh, the carrier. And I'm like, yeah, Jay knows all about that. Like, probably more kills come from your sweeper than it does your weapon.
I wish. Can you track the sweeper's kills?
Yeah, of course you can.
Oh, I've never actually looked.
I think mine's got about 6,000 and I didn't even use it for that long. I remember before Damage 2.0 as well, because when it would fire, it wouldn't like knock them over like it would normally, it would literally just blow them in half. Like you see a corpus guy running towards you, you pull the gun up to shoot and you just hear and then the body just evaporates in two pieces.
No, the worst one was when I had the sweeper on the death cube and it had is it overheat or something like that? Heat up?
Oh yeah, when they get close enough it just evaporates them.
And well no, you'd get a load of enemies and you just hit ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-bum.
And it would just go nuts.
It's not one enemy dies, everything dies. Just like, but
Like, I kind of wanted to get some experience today. That's what you're left saying to yourself.
like you said, there was the one game that we played and I genuinely didn't fire a single shot for the first 20 minutes.
I remember that one. I don't think either of us fired, did we?
If there was, it was minimal. It
Yeah.
was just stand and collect, and just everything died. Do you mind heading back this way? It's a bit boring when there's nothing in the corridor.
I'm literally stood 20 feet away, mate, and they're spawning like fucking crazy. This might be the room to have.
Are you in a dead end again?
No, I'm actually in the middle of a big one, but they only seem to be coming from one direction.
Because the few that come from the other direction are dying by my sweeper.
Of course. The sweeper.
You sort of died in volume.
It is of course the sweeper, yes.
Yeah, well, look. Just killed 3, 4.
Fagged my kill too.
And because I've got this new thing, anything that it misses with the sweeper itself, this one electrocutes.
Another life support capsule is now available.
I think we need to do like this room here just to stir up all the spawns. Once all the Ancients and Eximus get in full swing, we can probably go back to that narrow bit. The spawns tend to be really slow for the first little while.
We've got Exmi now.
You're joking.
Well, we've got the flashing ancients in the purple, so they're Exmi, aren't they?
Oh, they're
No, they're not. They're just them things. They're just disruptors. Sorry.
Oh, okay. You had me worried there. I was like, what? When was that a thing?
Sorry. Yeah, disruptors. They're just annoying ancients. They don't really do much. They just sort of die.
One thing I think they really need to get rid of is the fucking grappling hook spam. It's fucking irritating. You've got like 4 of them. One grappling hooks you and you go, okay, fair enough, and they start pulling you in. And then as you're getting up, the next one grappling hooks you. And then you get grappling hooked again and again and again. You just get stun locked until you get murdered.
Yeah. You see that's where having the kill fag sweeper comes in useful.
Yeah, you think my cat would be better at killing things like that, but it's not. Yeah, your sweeper just vaporizes them.
Oh no, that was me actually shooting them with the Glaxium.
The grappling hook is the main reason I always keep handspring and constitution on my builds. Yes!
Yeah, I'm kind of wishing I had constitution on this at the minute, or handspring to be fair. I do not have enough slots or points. Mainly points for that.
Or you could always put primed sure-footed on, and that's 100% chance to resist knockdown.
Again, primed mods. They are a thing from after I stopped playing.
I know, I need to pick you up some copies next time the Void Trader is in town.
It's fine.
They're not that difficult to get.
Oh yeah, I should be using this weapon. Thank you. Pull me closer.
How you doing, Arif? Parts me? I can never pronounce your name, my friend. Prime Shore footage is on. Really? Prime Shore footage is a short-footed is a log-on bonus? There you go, mate. All we gotta do is keep logging on every day.
Yeah, that's not going to happen either.
I think I hit the 100-day log-on reward at some point, like last month. I think I got the choice of 2 guns.
There's a oh, it changes each day you log on.
Yeah, I mean you get the milestones where you get better rewards, but I didn't realise Prime Sure-Footed was one of them.
Didn't even know that it did that now.
Yeah, I mean every day will give you like a small booster or tellurium or just something little. But then when you get the big milestones like 50, 100, etc., they'll give you better rewards. So they'll give you the choice of a gun for nothing. Stuff like that.
Huh. I might have to make sure I just log in and then log out each day then.
Yeah. I mean, it gave me the choice of a melee weapon, a secondary or a primary. All three of them I didn't have, so I just got the choice of which one I wanted.
It's kind of cool.
So I picked a secondary weapon. Haven't used it yet though. Sure-Footed is at 900 days.
Yeah. 900 days. So basically 3 years. Now, if they really wanted to be decent about things, they would backdate that shit, in which case I would more than have it.
Yes, me too.
There's got to be a way to get it other than that.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure there's probably other ways where you can always buy it from someone. But it costs 16 mod points to put on your frame, but you do get 100% chance to resist knockdown. So you will never get knocked over if you have that mod on.
We are getting quite a lot more ancients than that now.
Speak for yourself. It's dried up over here. You must be getting shitloads of them.
Yes. They all just killed themselves.
All I imagine with the mallet is just somebody with a drum beating it so hard it just vibrates people's heads off when they walk into the area. Like Metallica on Speed or something.
Or just any nightclub.
And like they're all heads exploding and the tenor just stood there with earmuffs on.
But yeah, you basically, it's not a mallet. What it is this person rocks up with a massive set of speakers, lobs them down and then starts spinning the decks.
Prime mods gotten via login bonuses are not tradable. So yes mate, you're going to have to log in 900 days. Sorry to tell you.
I repeat, not happening.
I'm not even a third of the way there for that. Jesus. So rest in peace anyone that sells it off for endo or credits. Oh my god, imagine that. You've waited 900 days, got your Prime Sure-Footed, and then you sell it for credits.
You'd cry.
I genuinely would, even if I didn't like the mod.
Just the amount of plat that would sell for, it's got to be the reason why you can't do that. People would be asking for stupid money. It's like it took me 3 years to get.
Yeah, people already ask for absurd prices on mods at the moment.
People always did. Never mind now.
Well, particularly for Riven mods, some people are just like got ideas of grandeur. They're like, oh yeah, I'm selling a really good Catch Moon mod and it's 5,000 platinum. I'm like, 5,000 platinum for a fucking Riven. Let's have a look. And it's like, good critical stats and then minus 200% damage. I'm like, you have no right to be selling that for 5 grand. At least fucking roll it into something decent before I fucking buy it. I'm not spending 5 grand on a fucking mod though.
I'm not spending fuck all on them now. Like,
I mean, I feel awkward enough when I have to shit out 60.
That's not true. The multi-shot ones that I told you about the other day, but I always forget their name.
Vigilant Arms.
Sorry?
Vigilant Arms.
Yes, the Vigilant mods. Those, I if I can get them cheap, I'll buy them. Because, hell yes, the amount of weapons I have that can benefit from that is all of them.
Oh yeah, like they're
You
going
know,
for very little at the moment. You can get them for like 5 platinum a piece.
Yeah, I posted up that I was looking for them and no one replied, so...
What, on Warframe Market?
Yeah.
You're better off searching and then going to them, really. That's my experience of Warframe Market, anyway. The only worthwhile Prime mods I've got so far from logging in is Prime Shred. Yes, that's one that I want.
Prime Shred?
Yes.
That must be amazing.
Well, the regular version's 30% fire rate, 1.2 punch through. The Prime version is 55% fire rate and 2.2 punch through. It's basically a speed trigger and metal auger combined.
Ah,
It basically makes the other two mods completely fucking redundant.
that is amazing.
And even if it's 16 points to put on there, metal auger's 15. And
we have XMI. I
hey!
just killed a sanguine, whatever it frickin' is.
Yeah. But like
Killed one.
metal auger's 15 and speed trigger is 9, so that's 24. Even if it's 16 points, you're better off using Prime Shred in every fucking circumstance.
Right, we move
Yep.
to the other spot.
Yep, just going to pop whatever's left here and then I'll come on over. Don't call me a gigolo, don't call me Casanova. Mind you, give me a call and come on right on over.
By the way, while we're stood here for the first bit, I'm not going to bother using mallet, because I do not think we need it yet.
No.
So, I didn't actually mean to do that either, but never mind, we have 336% damage.
Oh, whoops, didn't mean to do that either. We now have double damage. Well, nearly triple.
Well, no, because mine's giving triple, so it's nearly 600% damage.
Yeah, I don't know if they... I think they're additive stacks, aren't they, rather than
Yes.
multiplicative, yeah. I can never say that word. Oh, they're getting backlogged on this wall. Yeah, they seem to be bottlenecking there, so I might just have to periodically pop up and shoot them.
No, I think you're just being impatient. I think we just need to wait. Fucking toxics.
I don't know what you're on about, mate.
More successful.
It's not like I'm wearing iron skin or anything.
I would not know anything about Iron Skin, nothing at all. It's not like it's Rhino Prime is my most used Warframe.
No, not at all, mate. I thought your most used one was Excalibur.
I've not used Excalibur since the beginning.
I know.
And even then, I bought Volt when it was new, so I could get away from it. I hated it that much.
I remember the Volt Frame and Strun Wraith were the only weapons you would use, because that's when I first met you.
It wasn't the Strun Wraith, it was the Strun. I didn't have the Strun Wraith. I got the Strun Wraith while playing with you.
Yes, and then you used that exclusively and got like 10,000 kills with it before you found something else.
That I liked.
The
Yes.
Soma, probably.
Oh yeah, that I got a hideous number. I don't even know how many kills I got with the Soma. It's a lot, I know that.
It's the Soma and Soma Prime together. I probably have 100,000 kills between the two guns, because I used to hoard a Soma and then fucking hoard the Soma Prime when that came out too.
Still do not have the Prime version.
You are joking, you don't have the Soma Prime.
I do not.
I could have swore you did.
Nope.
I'm gonna have to fucking get you those parts. I'm surprised they even made the Soma Prime. The Soma, when it first came out, was the most overpowered piece of crap on the market.
Yeah, that thing was when they nerfed Rainbow builds and it became crit builds, Soma Prime then just raped everything.
Yes.
I remember all we used to do was freaking survival and defense in the void. And I always took the Soma with me, and there was nothing that it wouldn't kill.
No, that's it. Maxed out crit build. No wonder the Soma mods, when the Rhythms first came out, they were like the rarest. Not so much anymore, but they were so rare. People selling Soma Rhythms for like 2k a piece.
It's because everybody used it. It was the most broken weapon in the game. Like the Acrid. The Acrid, when Rainbow builds were still a good thing.
Oh yes.
You know? You could have it doing every damage type at the same time, as damage over time.
Acrid frame is what the game was back then. If you weren't using the Acrid during Rainbow builds, you were doing something wrong. It was that and the Haiku, because the Haiku had the ability to ignore armour, so even if you played defence missions against level 500s, it would discount all their armour, which is the only thing which would stack. So when the armour was not a thing, a level 4000 enemy would get ripped to pieces the same as a level 90. Hey there, Leonardo Leone. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. I'm aching my arms off right now because I've been to the gym. But apart from that, I'm doing all right. Good to have you here.
Why did I not use the Glaxian sooner?
I'm surprised you didn't pop on for the Glaxian Vandal.
Again, I stopped playing games for a few years.
Oh no, Glaxian Vandal was like a couple of weeks ago, mate.
Didn't even know. I don't keep an eye on the news.
I should warn you.
What did you need to do for it?
You had to, I say trial, you had to play one of the new Disruption Endless game modes which came out. They were actually pretty simple. And if you could score 4,000 points in a single run, you got the Glaxian and Spectra Vandals.
Damn. I wouldn't have minded them.
The Spectra Vandal seemed like a confusing choice, because I'm one of the very few people who liked the regular Spectra.
That's why I said I wouldn't mind either of them. It's not a bad weapon.
Yeah, people just put off by its range though.
You're talking to a guy that regularly uses beam weapons, and weapons would fall off.
Well, you and me are a bit of a different breed. Everyone goes and uses the Catch Moon religiously. Motherfucker, I put an MK1 on that shit.
I don't even know what the Catch Moon is.
It's a kit gun that you can build on Orb Valis on Venus, one of the open world ones. If you pick up some standing and craft together some kit pieces, you can build your own gun. The Catch Moon is a kit gun which has been built with the Catch Moon barrel, which causes just massive shockwaves when you pull the trigger. Kills shitloads of enemies. Like, you point at a corridor of enemies up to like level 70, pull the trigger, you will literally obliterate everything in that corridor.
Okay.
It's the current meta. Catch Moon. I have one myself. That strange weapon you see me have, the Solstisto Special, that's the Catch Moon. You can personally name it.
All I know is that these guys are very good at making broken weaponry.
Yes, except they don't stay broken for too long, I find. Until something more broken comes out.
Yeah.
Soma, and then they made the Arca Plasma, which came out, and that was broken. And then the Catch Moon's come out, and now that's broken. And there'll probably be something else.
There will always be something else.
Oh yes. Such is the nature of WarFrame. And I see one of our viewers has left. I must have insulted the catch moon a little bit too hard. My apologies.
You didn't really insult it, you just said that everybody uses it and that it absolutely rapes everything. It's overused, overplayed.
Ah, but I used the B word. I said it was broken.
Oh yeah, but almost every weapon in this game when it's new is broken.
Yes, that's true.
They have this habit of making, oh, this will be amazing, yes, we'll test it, oh look, it's amazing. Oh wait, these people put this combination of mods on that we never thought of.
You're not wrong.
You know, oh wait, these players put these combination of warframes together and went 200 waves defense, and we're still two-shotting everything because they used these weapons, and we suddenly realise that their ammo pool's too big.
I am convinced DE used to watch those streams that we used to do. Like, well, we'd pull 50 viewers on those, and that's when being 50 viewers would make you top of the Warframe streams. I'm convinced DE watched some of those, because some of the things they came up with to nerf the frames looked as though they
nerf weapons, and it happens not a huge amount of time after we've gone, if you play this and this and this, you can.
Yes. It was always conveniently a couple of weeks later. I mean, I could be completely like barking up the wrong tree, but I'm convinced someone was watching those. I mean, I'm sure.
In the same vein, if they do watch this, Octavia is fucking broken.
Oh, they've known that for fucking years, mate.
This is not a fully ranked up Warframe. The only thing that can potentially kill me at the moment are freaking Toxin, and I've got 16 health restores at the minute, so...
Well, that's the thing that makes Octavia balanced, is the fact that she is an absolute glass cannon. Like, she can wreck house, but if you let anything get close to you, you're fucked. That's pretty much it. We're just lucky enough that we have a choke point here.
There's always a choke point, it's just finding it.
Yeah, but
it may not be down the main route towards the exit or whatever else, but there is always a choke point. The way the tile sets play together. I think I've only ever had a small handful of thousands of games where there hasn't been.
Although now that the infested have ranged units as well, they could just erase you at a certain level. Are you
until you get them in a point like this, and throw down this #1 ability that attracts basically everything.
Yes.
You know, the main thing that they're going for is centralized between both spawn, well not spawn points, but both regions that they will be coming from. There's no way they're going to go for me. They're just going to aim for that. I've got 4 seconds left. I'll throw down the new one. One enemy ran past it and it got killed. I mean, the only thing that can fuck this up now, for me, is if I have to farm energy or farm O2, which at the minute O2 is our weakness.
Yes, luckily I can pull capsules for that.
Yeah.
Are you looking for a third to play along? If you want to play along with us, feel free, just drop me a friend request in game.
Yeah, we'll run out of this and start up another one, that isn't an issue.
To be fair, we could probably use a better camping spot anyway. I mean, it's not bad what we've got, but there's a lot better.
The only issue with this is that double door you got there can cause them to get stuck on it.
Yes.
Not can, sorry, does force them to get stuck on it. Okay, yeah, we'll Should we head to exit? Where is the exit? I don't even know where it is.
It's up this way. Oh, corridor is blocked. Get out of the way.
Ooh, feck, that was a really poor decision there, James. There we go. The hell? Oh, you're an examine, that's why. Okay. Feck off.
Yeah, man, if you drop me a friend request in game, I can drop you into our session. I say we need a better spawn point anyway. Well, don't need one, but could definitely do with one.
What you really want is just to have the large room that we used to play in. That's what you want. Just range. Hey, Octavius max rank. Like, more than max rank. Bronco Prime went to level rank 21 without trying.
I think I'll join too. I'll be online in a few minutes. Don't have a mic though. Having a mic is not a problem.
Yeah, no. Don't worry about that.
Tell you
as
what,
long as you...
tell you what though, we can try out some damage building ones with 4 people.
4 people? There's 4 of us? Oh, right, sweet. In that case, can I change frame? Or do you want me to keep this? I don't mind. I just... actually, I can just finish building it. Thank you. Continuity, blind range, simplify, streamline, constitution. Does duration affect? Yes, ability duration does affect it. Minus 48% range. That range was huge, so I want my reminder definitely. Duration go from 158 to 230%. Nice. I have 4 points left. Hello, Lee. I need to. Oh my god, my back is hurting.
You're right there.
I'm getting old.
So I'm starting to make noises when I bend down now, like, oh god, fuck it.
I wish it was only starting. I've been doing that for years. And 4 points left to a basic stretch. So I now have 230% duration, 85% efficiency, 60% range, and 211% strength. That'll do.
Good stuff.
What the... Right, okay, so damage-wise, I'm buffing us enough. I don't know what the damage buff will be now, but it'll be plenty.
Well, our new friend here, Leonardo, he has the Wisp frame along with the full men.
Okay, that means jack to me, so please explain.
Wisp's buffs are very good. Just put down these 4 little flowers which stay there indefinitely. They have an effective range if you stand in them, and they give you infinite duration while you're in the circle. One is haste, which will allow you to just massively boost your fire rate.
Yep.
Run faster. One is vitality, which will like triple your health and, and heal you virtually instantly because it's broken like that. Shock, which will electrocute enemies you come near, even through walls, so you'll never get jumped. And I forget what the 4th one is.
Okay, so...
Honestly, I don't mind WarFrame, so you guys play like... You play to have fun, my friend.
What? Hey, only rank 15.
And this is Arif, who has just joined.
Okay. And that one, scope power, don't want a long range sniper. Designed to assist,
I'm not going to make fun of you, Leo. Like I play with an MK1. I have no right to be making fun of anybody.
I could have sworn I'd maxed out the Quanta, but apparently I didn't.
Not the Quanta Vandal, is it?
No, just the basic. So this is a... let's remove everything off it. So it's Electric with a 5% crit chance. 2.2 multiplier. Oh, that's on the secondary is 5%. Primary is 16. 2.2 multiplier. Status is 16. Okay, so this can go either status or crit.
Or a bit of both.
Okay. Deep polarity, so let's stick a hammer shot on it to start with. Use that polarity up. Then you always have to have serration because you're an idiot if you don't.
Pretty much.
13 points left, so crit chance I can buff from 22.4.
Oh,
Sorry.
they still do have leaderboards for certain missions. Actually, let's have a look, see what the world record is for Apollodorus.
6.2 crit multiplier. Ooh, okay, that gets a nice crit multiplier. But we're going to go split chamber. No, we're not. I can't fit that on.
Right, the world record for Apollodorus this week is 2 hours and 19 minutes.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
No, even I haven't got the time for that tonight. That'll probably be something for the weekend though.
I'm away. I'm away Saturday and I'm on training all day Sunday. Sorry.
That is okay. That is what I have the viewers for, you little traitor.
I'm sorry. I'm doing my.
You're having a life. How dare you have a life?
Oh no, I'm seeing the other half's family in London that have flown in from abroad on Saturday. Doing my CBT Sunday before I look at direct access. I need to buy a bike as well this week. I need to pass on Sunday definitely, and have a bike and all the gear because on Tuesday I don't have the car.
Oh, I see how it is. Trying to guilt me. Me. I see how it is.
Either that or just hire a car for a couple of days, but rather not hire a car. I hate hiring cars.
I wouldn't
Always end
trust
up
it
in
anyway.
little Hyundai pieces of
No offence to anyone who drives a Hyundai.
I don't care. I'm sorry. I don't like that car at all. It makes me sad to get it.
Oh dear. By the way, he's talking to you in squad chat.
Someone's talking in squad. Okay. Right. Marlock, Ponta, Octavia. No, not Marlock. I'm going for my old favourite.
This will be a slightly camping run. Obviously, having 4 people in the same room is going to be a bit silly, but sort of stick around each other because then we can just murder everything.
You see, he says it's a bit silly. Hey, what? Why do I not have? I'm sorry, guys. What?
What's up? What's wrong?
I'm confused. I've got a gas build Brack
Yes.
that's got 2 slots missing and 12 points left over, and my ribbon's in the wrong slot, and I'm really confused as to what's going on with it.
You might have swapped the polarity at some point and it took some mods off.
Yes, I did.
There you go.
Okay.
Mystery solved.
I need to remember what I had on there now. Oh, frick. Currently it has, okay, so status, it's way too low. So it is heat and toxin. So toxin is pistol pestilence.
And Scorch. I believe.
Yeah, I've already got that on. And then I've got 14 points left. I've got Seeker, Lethal Torrent, Barrel Diffusion, Pistol Pestilence, Scorch, Hornet Strike. And I'm just going to go for damage, so let's go with whichever one I find first of the 2 pathogen rounds. That'll do. There we go. 7,395 gas damage.
There you go.
With 2.1 meters punch through.
Lovely. Good stuff.
I should have probably put. What's the damage mod that for pistols that makes them scatter further?
I don't think it has one.
There is one. There is one. You hate it. It's the one with plus and minus.
Magnum Force.
Hollow point.
That's Magnum Force, mate.
Hollow point.
Oh, that gives you less damage or more crit.
Crit damage, yeah. Oh no, yeah, sorry, Magnum Force, it was that one. I'm going mental. Magnum Force instead of pathogen rounds, 3,300 or 3,900, and a boost to everything else. There we go.
Hello, Crazy Man CWT. Yes, my friend does have his mic fixed.
Oh wow, someone that was on yesterday. Yeah, I figured out what was wrong. I've got a expansion card in my laptop. In my PC. Apparently, it's a dud. It was causing issues through the PCI Express lines, which was affecting USB, and thus wrecking my headset and everything else that was plugged into the USB. Good times. It also means I need to find replacement parts. Bad times.
Which means that costs some moolah. Oh my god, a corridor.
Straight away. Oh, you. Please be a dead end.
It is a dead end.
Oh, you beautiful, beautiful people. The only problem with this early on, spawns tend to be shocking.
It should be good because we have a big room on the right and we have the starting room which has 2 nodes off either end and spawn nodes in the middle. So we should actually have a decent seed of them this time.
Who's got the dinosaur looking mower? That's cool, I want one.
Get onto Orb of Alice, my friend.
It means doing stuff other than killing.
To be honest, Orb of Alice is actually pretty fun.
Yeah?
Yeah, there's quite a lot of stuff to do on there, like mining for rare shit if you want, ambushing, patrols, doing bounties. There's all kind of stuff you can do down there. I'm feeling like some Warframe when I get home. My friend, you are free to add me whenever you like. Even if I'm not on stream, but I'm online, just drop me a message. Like, if it means I'm killing shit with this gun, I will do it. Like, it's not an issue. Yes, he did get his mic fixed very, very quickly, mainly because it crashed and it was not really a fault of his own. Happy accident.
Yeah, it's a pretty good job it was actually not anything else, because with moving house, my other mic is packed away and currently in storage somewhere. I was actually planning on using my mobile phone to join our talk, Boris.
You're welcome to.
Instead.
I'm going to force you to play Void Fissures. My friend, go ahead. I have literally about 1,000 relics that I cannot be fucked to open, so you'll give me a perfect excuse to do so. As long as you don't plan on leaving after like 5 minutes of a survival. That's one of my biggest pet hates.
Oh, we've gone 5 minutes, time to exit. We've gone 10 minutes, time to exit. Come on, it's still 10 minutes.
It's like, I just imagine leaving after 5 minutes in like a Kuva survival mission is like somebody leaving a really good party because he doesn't want to miss Holby City.
Okay.
I've delivered another life support capsule.
Just because people that want to sit up that end and get extra damage.
Sorry. I'm just a greedy person, what can I say? I feel the greed for kills. Oh, I see that beautiful 422% amp.
Is it 422? I've only, oh, there we go, 422.
Yeah, it keeps bouncing.
Oh. Well, if you stand in the middle, it doesn't.
Yeah, I never quite figured out how the amp damage gets calculated.
Life support on the way.
Didn't even look at how long it lasts now either. Probably should. It's a while. "68 seconds, a minute and 8 seconds.
Now that's what you call efficient.
Another life support capsule.
Now's the time I wish I brought Necros. That was the best thing they did to reimburse players, giving tons of void keys in exchange for the old ones. Oh yes, I remember that. When we had like tier 1, tier 2 and tier 3 keys, and the pool to them was so fucking large. You're like, oh yeah, there's a new WarFrame come out, but every key has got like 84 drops. And the chances of getting that one piece you needed was second to none.
4-year brack!
Fuck you with your brack.
That's a 4-year brack.
I know, it took me 4 years to get the fucking brack. Don't rub it in. I'm still going to get more kills with it than you.
Right, I'm changing weapon. What was that?
Get ready for a capsule. Spore saturation is nearing critical mass.
I'm going to knock you out.
No amount of life support.
Knock me out.
For getting the brack 4 years before me.
Yeah, to be fair, out of those 4 years, I've not played for 3 years, so...
And out of those 4, I didn't play for 2 of them anyway, so technically it's a 2-year brack. So just
So
doing
this,
another round.
This, what's it called? Amp lasts that long, like nearly back at full energy.
Oh yes, Nightmare, you have just realised the power of Wisp. My MK1 feels like a minigun. I was thinking I should have brought Necros. I don't really need Rhino Prime when I have 3 people behind me.
Yeah, the additional drops would be a nice touch, to be honest.
Oh well, lesson learned, I suppose. Oh, don't worry about changing frames, guys. You guys play what's fun, like... I'm not going to start constraining people for that.
To be honest, the only time that we've ever really bothered with what frames we're using, what weapons we're using, what map we're going on was years back. That's why we were talking about in the stream before. We we're talking to a couple of people that were watching the stream. Well, at the same time, we'd been working out what the max damage that we could do with different weapons were. And at the time, Penta it's a powerful weapon. It used to be so broken it was untrue. It drew from the rifle ammo pool. It did insane damage. You were able to boost your damage output and gain the energy needed as well to keep it up using a Trinity, so that you had definite energy. So you wouldn't run out of ammo, you wouldn't run out of energy, you were boosting your damage by, I think it was about 500%. And at the time there was a damage cap to the enemies of 160,000 or something. I can't remember what it used to be.
It was a bit arbitrary.
Yeah. Either way, you were able to deal that amount of damage in 2 shots. And so you could hit the damage cap and 2 shots any enemy. It was before they'd made the Ancients and stuff like that on infested stacks, so you end up dealing buggable damage and whatever else. And we'd stated this, decided to do a test run. Someone watching didn't believe us, and so we went, I think it was about 200 waves in.
Oh yeah, we literally just did it off the cuff. Like, he was like, nah, those frames are a terrible combination. You can't, you won't get very far like that. And we went, are you actually taking the piss? And he was like, yeah, I'd like to see that. And I went, right, Jay, fire up your Warframe.
There was 4 of us in, if I remember. 1 dropped their connection part way through, and even with that, it was still 2 to a max 3 shots per kill on every enemy. It was just the way that it worked. It was then, I don't know, 6 weeks later that they changed the max health for enemy types.
Yep.
And it became an order of magnitude higher.
And then we found a way around that, because we all just hoard angstroms and pentas.
Yeah.
And then 6 weeks after that, they decided, oh, let's change the ammo pool so you can't carry 540 fucking rockets. When they realised we could just brute force our way through with virtually limitless ammo.
To be fair, we did that in that was defense in the derelict defense that we did that in.
Yes, derelict defense. I remember it well. The glory days. I say that, it still is glory days, just more glorious days.
It's just different weapons, different frames. In fact, it's not even different weapons, it's just different frames to buff the weapons you've got. If you've got a weapon that does half decent damage now, the only thing you need to do is keep certain enemies away from you. If you can do that, then you're laughing. And when you get later in the game, you need to hope that you've got the correct extraction point. Because if you've got the right type of extraction point, you can just camp at the door there, and they flood towards you, and you can just keep on going.
Yes. I do remember the good old times of Damage 1.0 when Nova was completely broken and the infested had no ranged units.
I think I'm going to be asked when I'm coming off in a moment.
Never, my friend.
Yeah, coming up to, is that 11?
Yes, 20 to 11, mate.
Yeah, I will probably be coming off at about 11. That'll be at latest. In fact, I can guarantee I'm going to be asked when I'm coming up in a minute.
I missed the good old need for ammo boosters, guns. They need a vanilla mod for Warframe just to see what it was like through the years. You know what? I would be up for that if they had the ability to play old Warframe. see, if the stats and all that didn't mix with this, like it was just a sort of test build, I would happily play that to reminisce a few times. You and me would probably hop on there and just do a couple of 400 wave runs just because.
Not a couple, they take forever.
Hey, we're better now than we were back then. Even better. Mind you, mentioning no names, when we did do those runs, there was always one person who couldn't quite hold his attention. I'm sure you know who I'm talking about.
There was always one person whose laptop couldn't actually manage the number of enemies because WarFrame was terribly coded and used to break people's graphics cards.
Oh yes, I remember that very well. Or he'd be complaining about the lag every 2 seconds. You go, look, we get it, you're on a bad connection. You've been saying that for the past 3 hours, could you please give it a fucking rest? It's like, it's obviously good enough because you haven't asked to leave, which I would fully understand if you did. So please just give it a fucking rest.
Yana? Hey, you alright?
The longer you fight, the more successful you'll be. Another life support capsule is now available.
Yeah, I'm gonna come off at 11, so I've got like 10 more minutes. So I'll take it to 25. Sorry guys.
That's all right.
Fortunately, up at 6 AM for work every day, so by the time I've had a shower and a shave.
6 hours rest.
Yeah.
I started playing Warframe back in 2014, right after they finished offering the Excalibur Prime packs. I was only 16 at the time and couldn't buy any packs, so it sucked.
Don't worry, the Prime packs that my friend here bought were all way overpriced and only worth getting if you really wanted to be a Uber collector.
Like myself. That's why I bought every Prime Access pack. Minus a couple in between where I just wasn't playing the game. Although that being said, I did get the Founders pack and I do not regret that at all. That was probably the best investment I ever made in Warframe. Because it gave me Excalibur Prime and the Lato Prime, which to this day is still a very good weapon. The Lato might not be, but the Lato Prime certainly is. 30% crit chance by default.
What? 30?
30. I have a Riven mod which gives me 200% plus primed pistol gambit. I literally do red crits with the Lato Prime on a regular basis. That thing hits harder than most people's Soma Primes.
Yeah.
Wish I had the Founders pack. I've been playing almost as long as every other veteran, but I can't be considered OG if I don't have that Excal Prime. Believe me, Excal Prime is nothing to be raving about.
Yeah.
Like, I got Excal Prime, mastered it, stuck a couple of formers on it. Have I ever seen an Excalibur Prime in the last 4 years? Fuck no. There's a reason for that.
Going to be honest, I've bought very, very few things for plats in the game. I've never bought a primed set of anything or Founders Edition or any of that. I've been on this game as almost as long as you, I think, Boris.
Yeah, I think
you've been on it about a month or two longer than me, that was all.
yes, I think my badge on the forums is 6 years now. Yours can't be much shorter than that.
We both joined just after it went open beta, if memory serves.
Yes, because we missed out on the Braton and Snipetron Primes, and that's when I joined. remember like wanting to sell my right leg for a Lato Vandal.
So you're still missing the Strun Vandal, aren't you?
Strun Vandal?
Pretty sure.
I didn't think they even made a Vandal version of that.
Pretty sure it was. Was it Strun Vandal? Strun Wraith?
No, I got that with you, mate.
Which was the one? I know there was one that I got that you missed. I'm trying to remember what it was.
I'm pretty sure you're right. No, it wasn't the Brack, because that was the Gradivis dilemma, because I went to see my girlfriend at the time in Wales for that week, and I didn't quite get 100 missions done.
Yeah,
it
wasn't that one. Definitely wasn't that one. There was one from before, way before that.
And I think you're onto something, but I can't for the life of me think about that.
Yeah.
Just hopped on WarFrame, tried adding your username from YouTube, but it says you're offline. I disagree. I disagree as well. It's just Stakhanov, just as it stands. Or maybe because I haven't accepted you. Let me have a look. No, I don't have any friend requests. But I'm more than willing to add you, my friend.
I just realised the clock I'm looking at's fast. How long? Well, I've got 10 minutes. Nice.
Yes. Or you could just say to the other half, just go, I want to watch one more video. So, okay, fine. And then you put the 10-hour remix of Epic Sax Guy.
Yeah, no.
It's foolproof. I like the way we've got this pinned down on two flanks here.
We're running out of O2 though. 46%. To be fair, we've been hovering around 50% the whole time, so...
To be fair, I need to do a sweep on this end. Hey Leo, you going for those highly accurate kills? Most people I know with the Fullmen just go absolutely crazy. That's the right way to go about it, crazy man. Standard min-max builds for Warframes is pretty boring, to be honest. That's why mine kind of capitalise on a few abilities. I don't like using a Warframe specifically for one thing. I say that, and I've been whoring this rhino for the last, like, 4 years.
You have not been a rhino whore.
No, that's true. I've been a Vauban whore.
Yes.
Like-
Uben for the win. We're at 39.8%. This keeps dropping. We need to pop a pod soon. Just as important.
That's fine. Rhino for a dash build. I never used it for the Rhino dash, but I did use it as a speed frame. That's why I have the Vanguard helmet. Oh my god, if you want to try and get a Vanguard helmet now, it's like finding unicorn farts.
Really?
Yeah, because they made the arcane ones untradeable.
Really?
Yes, if you've got a helmet which gives you a bonus, it was made non-tradable nearly 4 years ago.
Oh, that sucks. I've got a load of them.
So all of the helmets you can build now are cosmetic. If you still have the arcane, it still has that bonus. So if you've got that Vanguard like me...
I have both the Vanguard and the... What was the other Rhino helmet? There were the two. There's the Vanguard and something else.
Yes, those will still give you the bonuses because you built them beforehand, and they made those arcanes tradable. So potentially they could be worth a small fortune right now. Not that I would ever sell my Vanguard though.
Additional life support has arrived.
There's one mod that I don't see much of anymore, that's Primed Chamber. They must be down to like the last 10 of those fuckers.
I must admit, I am loving the damage buff at the minute as well with this with the Haunter.
Ooh. Buy a prime chamber just to turn it into Endo. Well, that'll be the biggest waste of like 20,000 platinum you'll ever see. Hey look, I just paid like 200 real pounds to get myself a prime, and it's gone.
If I ever somehow win the lottery, or actually manage to get one of my larger Akkers come in, then I'll do that.
Yes, but there's no way I'm throwing away that much money for a video. Mind you, if someone said that the video was guaranteed to get 10 million real views and donations, I would consider it.
I'd be surprised if there's that many players anymore.
Oh no, WarFrame's a growing game.
Really?
When they had TennoCon out there, it was a massive fucking stream, nearly 250,000 viewers if I remember rightly.
What?
Yeah, the game's growing, mate. It's far from dead. One of the features they were going to release, which I just sort of shrugged my shoulders at, modular Arcwings. I'm just as underwhelmed as you are. They're like, oh yeah, the next big thing, modular Arcwing, and everyone was like, yeah, and I'm sat there going, there's no fucking Arcwing content to begin with.
Yeah, Arcwing was... that was just crap.
It was a fucking disappointment and a half. It was a
New
fucking...
game, you'll be able to explore an open world, and it was just to follow this route and kill some enemies and get to this point.
It was a beautiful concept, but they did fuck all with it.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, like from what I've seen of the small amount of open world that I've explored, that didn't seem too bad.
No, to be fair, it has got more use. When you do go and play like Orb Valis or Plains of Eidolon, you can use your Arcwing there, and it does have some good use in there. But for the amount of hype that update got, it was just nothing. Running out of bullets to my MK1 because I'm not used to that crazy fire rate.
Rank 28 Quanta.
Use the Braton LMG for this challenge. My LMG build that I made for the MK1 when Stakhanov's build was first made. Crazy Man is asking me to recreate that MK1 LMG to do this 1 million kill challenge.
Is it worth doing anymore, something like that? Because you got that many different mods now.
I'd say it's even more worth it. Because let's face it, the tutorial in this game is pretty fucking terrible. Like even even you and me, we're veteran players. We had to sit there for a day and figure out how Octavia worked. Because the tooltips were like as helpful as farting in the wind.
To be fair, we didn't really read them that closely.
Well, I read into it and I thought I was doing exactly what the wiki told me, and I was like, nothing tells me that the damage is reflected back after it gets hit. So I can see why new players will pick up these really nice new frames, have no idea how to use them, and then end up going into a survival and just being shit.
Sorry for the waypoint, did not mean to place that. I hate to say this though, I need to head to the exit. Right, let's change my weapons. Everything went dark, there we go.
Another life support capsule is now available.
What tutorial? Yes, that's exactly my point, Crazy Man. There is no fucking tutorial. Well, it tells you how to look up, look down and fire your gun. That's about all you get, really. And then it's, here's a massive star map, off you go. So I'm a 10-0, I'm a, yep. But what do I, yep, off you go.
Oh, so close to having a maxed up Quanta. I'm like half a level away.
And you're using an affinity booster this time. And you've got an affinity booster this time.
Yes, that's why.
Life support on the way.
There we go.
I had my wife try WarFrame and she was like, this is horrendous, it's so incredibly boring and nothing is explained. I'm all set.
Additional life support.
Sounds about the new WarFrame experience.
Yeah. Like the old WarFrame experience as well.
Yes, absolutely.
didn't actually leave when you lot did.
You didn't
And
stay.
by staying, it gave me that extra rank bit to rank up my quantum to max.
Now you're leaving.
By leaving late, it gave me an extra half a level.
You're just like, yeah, you get the first bus, I'll get the next one. Don't worry about it.
Alright, I am off ski. Thank you all.
Not a problem, mate.
Enjoy. I'll catch you with you in a bit.
Thank you very much. I'll see you later.
Toodles.
Toodle pip. Perfect timing. Right, guys. What are we doing? I'm all for viewer satisfaction, so tell me what you want and I will make it happen. Right after a big can of Fanta. I would say crack open a cold one, but it's not very cold.
Everything in orders, operator?
Thank you for joining in, Nightmare. It's good to have you on stream and good to have you in game as well. I'll say if you ever need me for anything and I'm not streaming, or even if I am streaming, feel free to ask me. Oh god, I thought I just spilled Fanta everywhere. Yeah, the ship feels a little bit dead if I don't have orders on. Otherwise I'll turn him off. I wish Ordis had a few different personalities though. Oh yeah, crazy man, didn't you say something about relics? What fissures we got? Defense, crossfire, interception, mobile defense. There's no survivals, which is a bit annoying. Interceptions, alright. Did I say it was for Grenier? I didn't even pay attention. No, Venus will be the corpus. Of course it will. Magnetic and toxin. That's about as good as it can be. Why the fuck am I running normal cryo rounds on this bullshit? That's what I want, primed cryo rounds. I'd screw it, the catch moon will do. Actually, yeah, interception Octavia is not very well suited for, I suppose. Still haven't even touched Wukong Prime. I really should, but I'm fucking lazy. In some ways, anyway. Gara, of course. Gara. Yeah, fuck it. Let's do a Gara. And I'm just going to pick some random relics. I've got shitloads of them.
We have located these planetary communication towers. Capture the towers and remain in control long enough to code incoming messages. Watch out. I'm detecting void fissures nearby. Do you have a matching relic? You found a fissure. Look out for reactant.
And this is why I love playing with viewers. I don't have to get a crazy team together or have impossibly high standards. I just enjoy playing with people.
These are dropping reactant. We are dominant.
Hey!
Keep it up. Don't forget the reactant. You need more to open that relic.
Oh wow, okay. Just a void which covers the whole fucking room.
Lost. We have control of all 4 towers.
So, you guys, if you're still here, and the stream as well, apart from 1 million kills with the MK1, what other things would you want to see? Like, I don't know, 100 former challenges, 1,000 former challenges, I don't know, what kind of stuff do you guys want to see? Because I'm a big numbers guy. 500 former Vauban. My friend, 1,000 former Vauban exists. That's the only reason I don't do it with that frame.
Enemy have captured a tower.
Oh crazy man, I was in the Vauban club long before it became cool.
Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
There's a reason why 20% of my 3,000 hours on this game have been playing as Vauban. That's 600 fucking hours playing as that piece of crap.
We are in total control. Keep fighting. We have successfully decoded the message. Clear the area.
I know, Vauban is, well, he's not as good as he used to be,
Extraction
but
is available,
he's not a
but there are
terrible
more
frame.
messages to be decoded.
There are
Will
just
you stay or
better
go?
frames out there now. 100 former Viper. That's something I can get my head around. Ooh, juicy. Fuck it, let's radiant this one.
They are broadcasting another message. Make sure the enemy never receives it.
The only thing they're going to receive is my fist up their ass. I don't even know where that one came from. Neither did they, evidently. Missed a fist.
Power online.
Don't make me put my foot up your ass. This is where I get a text from the other room telling me to shut the fuck up.
We are dominating. Keep it.
Because as unfortunate as it is, I still live with my mother.
We're going to
She is
need
sleeping early because she gets up for work very early. I'm not due to buy my own place until next year, so yes, keeping the noise down at night is a must at the moment. I really should do something with my limbo frame.
We are in total control. Keep fighting.
I feel your pain. Before I got this office job that I work now, which I love, like 9 to 5, weekends off, all that kind of stuff. Before I did this job, I worked on an airport service desk, and when I did the early shifts for that, I'd have to get out of bed at 3 o'clock in the morning. Considering this was the winter time I did this job, I didn't survive past the winter at this job. I was getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning, my car was completely iced over, -5 degrees every morning, and I had to go to work for 5 in the morning. So here I am at 4 in the morning warming up my car in the dead of night to get to work for 5. Fortunately, I would leave the office at 2 in the afternoon, but I fucking hated those mornings. The pay wasn't even that good anyway. Still, it was better than what I did before. I worked retail before that, and retail is such a terrible job,
We have lost control.
like
of
really
the tower.
bad. Like, unless you're a retail manager or something, I wouldn't even sentence a sex offender to do retail work. Like, I really feel for people who choose to go into retail. It's a nasty profession. It's so cutthroat, the benefits are poor, the hourly rate is really low for what you're asked to do, and the bosses are usually arseholes. Not every boss. I've had a couple of good retail bosses. But retail bosses are generally assholes because they've got pressure from both ends.
You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside. We have control of all 4 towers.
Oh, look at that, nullifier.
The enemy have taken a tower. You must recapture it. You cannot allow the enemy to learn of our espionage. Eliminate the remaining enemy personnel.
Nah, retail's a horrible profession. I wouldn't recommend anyone going there.
Data is being broadcasted. Are you willing to to risk going back into the
Let's be
field?
fair, I wouldn't sentence a sex offender to go to retail. I'd sentence a sex offender to far worse than that. Oh. Fucking hell, we're getting lucky today. Can you give me some of your luck? I need some of that this weekend.
I have detected another message incoming. Capture and decode the signal. This planet is ours now.
It's one of the most welcome changes I think I've ever had, to be able to do that. The only catch is if you earn void traces in the mission, then they don't apply until you actually finish the mission. So if you're doing a really long run, you're better off radianting everything before you finish the mission.
The reactant is working on your relic. Find more.
You might find it heartbreaking, but Ivara is one of the few frames that I haven't used for a very long time. The frame that I have the least use with, and I have no shame in saying, is Titania. I literally cannot figure out a single use for Titania. And I'm supposed to be able to find a use for everything. Now I can find a use for this piece of shit of a gun, but I can't find a use for Titania. Baroque. To be fair, I haven't actually tried him out properly, so I might be able to find a use for him at some point. Mind you, that's what I tried to say about Titania, so I can't guarantee that. So is he?
That's it. You opened the room. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside. We have lost control of a tower. Message decoded. Leave none alive. Clear out the remaining enemy forces.
Ta-da! Well, that's what happens when your WarFrame gets corrupted.
The enemy have deployed fierce reinforcements. Are you willing to stay and decrypt more messages?
Don't worry, I'm here for the Ducats as well.
Try and capture another signal. Be careful though. Enemy has surely rallied stronger reinforcements. You have captured Neo Tower. This tower is ours now.
Just make sure we kill enough things, otherwise we're going to end up not collecting enough traitors.
Keep fighting. Look for more reactants. You're dominating. Keep it up.
Dominating. Aha.
Come on!
Oh, this may be my last one. I'm getting quite tired now.
Relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside. You have decoded the message. The remaining enemies must not report back to their command. Eliminate everyone.
That's the thing though, I don't really realise how tired I'm getting until it just comes over me. It's
Extraction is
11:30 p.m.
There are more messages.
23:30.
Will you stay or go?
I normally go to bed at about 12:30, but having been to the gym, that was one hell of a workout. Oh. Akaboltos. Hey, you're welcome, guys. I'm going to be on quite a lot more often, so if you see me around, just feel free to drop me a line anytime. If I'm busy at the time, I'll tell you. If I'm not, then we'll work something out.
Go a long way in supporting our cause.
I'm rarely busy though. All I do is come on here to kill things, so however works. Look at that, 33, 33, 34. Exact, even split. That's fun stuff. Oh, right, let me just check out my kills here. One 48680. One 48 680. There you go. So yeah, we've gathered another 2,500 kills this stream. Completely forgot what on earth I was going to do now. Okay, perfect. Well, it's been really good to play with you guys today, so again, just let me know if you're around next time and I'll be happy to invite you in. We'll do some more kill farming or whatever comes to mind. But until then, adios, have fun, and I will see you guys possibly tomorrow. That's cool. See you later, guys.